Hello, my name is Miss Jenny. Thank you for considering this class. This class is called Zoom Relationships. So what does that mean? Does that mean it's a love and romance class? Not exactly, no. But do you have a crush? Are you seeking love? Are you a tad bit lonely? Do you want friendships? Do you want your teacher to know that you care about what they're actually teaching you? Do you want to be successfully social on Zoom? Then take this class. This class is designed to maximize your ability to communicate effectively on Zoom. Teens have a lot going on, don't they, parents? Don't they, teens, yeah? And your world experiences are far different than what your parents experienced when they were your age. And the world in 2021, 2022 and onwards is going to be far different than what we imagined it might be due to obviously the pandemic and the use of technology and how our global community is becoming more and more connected. So our social lives are quite different these days compared to the past. And along with that comes a need to level up our social skills on, you guessed it, Zoom. You know, many teens today are on Zoom or other platforms, so this information can be transferred to other video and audio platforms. You know, platforms that are enhanced with video, audio, and other kinds of communication that allow you to communicate from many places around the globe to other people around the globe. However, you know what? Many teenagers using these communication tools are struggling to communicate effectively on Zoom. Yeah. And many just turn off their camera and hardly engage in the class or the content with the teacher in the class. You know, they just turn off their cameras and they think that's fine. It's not fine to the teachers. You know, us looking at blank rectangles is hardly exciting. We don't even know if you're struggling, if you're even there, if you need us. We do rely on feedback too. You know, some teenagers actually forget how to present themselves in their best ways. They think, oh, because I'm home, I can slobber around all the time and it doesn't matter how I look on the camera. Oh, I'll just turn it off anyway. Doesn't matter. Really? This class was requested by teenagers who take my Teen Talk ongoing recess classes and many of my other teenage classes. They requested this because some of them are having difficulty reading each other's body language. They're having difficulty communicating with each other effectively across Zoom. Effectively, period. They're struggling. Yeah. And it was they who requested I call it Zoom relationships, not just the lovey-dovey relationships, but the sort that you have with friends, people that you're working with on tasks, and of course with your teachers. So this class is much more than a dating class, though of course I know teenagers will use that information to increase their love lives. I mean, who wouldn't? Of any age, who wouldn't? Yeah. Now, think about this. If you could do a class that would be able to help you determine if that other person likes you, yeah, or help you maximize your friendship with the teachers so you can get better grades, you're going to do it, right? You're going to do it. So this class is going to teach you the ESL, the eyes, the shoulders, and the lips of body communication. We're going to throw in some CBT, cognitive behavior therapy information. We are going to throw in some well-known dating advice. Dating advice. You're like, whoa, this class is going to include dating? Well, not exactly. But it's going to teach you about eyes and blinking very fast. Is it because their lighting is all stupid and they're making their eyes sore? Yeah. Are they blushing? Or is it some sort of filter? Are they smiling continuously? What does that mean? Are their eyebrows slightly raised? Are they winking at you? Yeah, that's pretty obvious. They like you. Are their pupils dilated? Well, that's very hard to do if you've got lights in front of you. Yeah. So oxytocin and dopamine could make them more dilated, but then there's bright lights in your eyes, Yeah. What have they got going on behind them? Have they got a virtual background? Are they putting some effort into their appearance? Do they look pretty put together? There's a lot of things that was going to help you. Also, some advice about social rules on Zoom. For example, don't call someone more than twice continuously. If they don't pick up your call on Zoom, presume they've got something else going on. They might be in another call. Obviously, they might actually be in a class, or they might actually be there. They might have just left their device on. Whoa. Doesn't mean you're being ignored. If you're not sure, send them a message and say, hey, are you there? They don't reply. Well, they're probably not there. And even if they are there, but they don't reply, let it go. Be Elsa, let it go. You know what? Some questions not to ask. Don't ask the awkward questions like, oh, so you haven't had a girlfriend or a boyfriend yet? Don't do that. Just don't go there. Remember to respect different shades of opinion. Remember, what's a 6 to you will appear to be a 9 to someone else. Whew. Second opinions are great. Learn how to debate respectfully. Pick on the issue, not the person. Don't interrupt the person talking. Teachers don't like it, unless, of course, they've said to you, stop me anytime. Don't forget your manners. Make sure you say thank you when someone is helping you. Praise publicly. Yeah, if you like something, if you enjoyed a class, tell that teacher straight away. If someone said something really good in the class, and you think it was brilliant, shoot them a message if you can, saying, I agree with you. Yeah. Or at the very end of the class, you say, I just want to give some feedback on some of the things that were said. I thought they were really good. If someone has put a lot of effort into their appearance, maybe privately, so you don't embarrass them, say, hey, you look real good today. I love that color on you. Treat people really well as if you want to be treated that way. You know what? When someone's speaking directly to you, pay attention, put down the other device. Eyes, people. Yeah? Yeah. Now, after reading a good message or being complimented, do try to say, thanks for the message. Thank you. Don't shrug it off. Don't put them down. Say thank you. And there is so many more tips about lighting, camera, audio, looking your best, and communicating effectively. It's really important that you do put that camera on and you do try. Because if you want to have a successful social life on Zoom, putting the camera on is a good start so people can see you real. And then they can get a sense of your style, get a sense of what your voice is like when you talk, and they can get a sense of what you're like. Well, I hope you're now very tempted to take this class. I'm wishing you the best of luck as you zoom into Zoom relationships. Bye for now.